All right, Yasin, cousin marriage, yeah. Thank you. So, it's gone there. Okay, yeah. Now we've got again matching type of questions. So the question is, what decision do students make about each of following parts of their presentation? Decisions and parts of presentation. Okay. Now tell me, if you're given half minute to read the questions, will you read parts of presentation or will you read decisions? Yes, because information is in decisions. And sometimes information is in questions and options have got only the other. So in that case, you will read the questions. For example, if I read question number 26, historical background, geographical factor, past mistake, I'm not getting any information. But when I read option A, use visuals. Now, what does it mean, use visuals? PowerPoint presentation, pictures, images, footage, video, and all that. Option B, keep it short. Now, if for example, they say this part of your presentation is very long, so I think you need to cut down some details. What does it mean? Keep it short. And they will not use the same language. For example, question 26, historical background, use visual. Option A, okay? Question 27, geographical factors, keep it short. B, A and B and all that. They will not talk like this, okay? They will actually use synonyms, paraphrasing, rewording. For example, pencil or lead pencil, they are same. Okay, but if they say, well, there is a sort of thing which we use to write stuff and that is removable. What is that? Pencil. Okay, there is a sort of thing we use to write stuff and which is removable, that is pencil. So IELTS, the mindset is like this, crazy mindset. This is crazy. I mean, for example, instead of using the word glass, they use the word a container which is used to hold liquids. Yeah, container which is hold. This is stupid. Why don't you use the word glass? If in multiple choice options they do not use rewording, paraphrasing, you will find all the answers. Why? Because they change the wording, language, and then you don't find. But anyways, you have no choice. Okay, so. Option C, involve other students. Very simple. Interact with the students. You can ask them questions or you can allow the students to ask you the questions. Anything about students, and for students they can use the word audience. You can ask the audience. You can allow the audience to ask you. Someone from the audience can talk about that. Okay. Option D, check the information is accurate. Check the information is accurate means check if it's the right information, not wrong, and all that. Okay. Option E, provide a handout. Provide a handout. For handout, they can use the word, you can give 1-page leaflet to all the participants and all that. Thank you. Focus on one example. For example, if they say, well, we'll talk about America, Canada, New York. They say, no, that's not good. You should be specific about one country, for example. So that means focus, one example. Option G, do online research. Very simple. You should check it on the internet. You should check it on the internet. Or you can check a couple of websites. Or you should consult the website. Website means do online research. Now, question number 26, historical background. This hand will be here. The pencil hand will move between the options and then you will see which option is the right one. Okay? Yeah.
So, I think we've probably got enough for our presentation. It's only 15 minutes.
Okay, so I suppose we'll begin with some general historical background about why coastal cities were established. But we don't want to spend too long on that. The other students will already know a bit about it. It's all to do with communications and so on.
Yes.
We don't want to spend too long on that and all that. Option B, keep it short. Well done. Question number 27, geographical factors.
We should mention some geographical factors, things like wetlands and river estuaries and coastal erosion and so on. We could have some maps of different cities with these features marked.
On a handout, you mean? Or some slides everyone can see?
Yeah, that'd be better.
Some slides everyone can see. On a handout, you mean some slides. What is slides? That is A, use visual. And handout was a question. On a handout. Okay, listen again.
We should mention some geographical factors, things like wetlands and river estuaries and coastal erosion and so on. We could have some maps of different cities with these features marked.
On a handout, you mean? Or some slides everyone can see?
Yeah, that'd be better.
That'd be better. First handouts and then slides. So that'd be better means slides would be better. And what is slides? Visuals. Past mistakes. Let's see what do they say about past mistakes.
It'd be good to go into past mistakes in a bit more detail. Did you read that case study of the problems there were in New Orleans with flooding a few years ago?
Yes, we could use that as the basis for that part of the talk. I don't think the other students will have read it, but they'll remember hearing about the flooding at the time.
Okay. So that's probably enough background.
F. Why F? Because New Orleans. They talked about New Orleans. New Orleans is one example. Okay? So correct answer for 28 is F. And if you noticed, audio is going fast.
It'd be good to go into past mistakes in a bit more detail. Did you read that case study of the problems there were in New Orleans with flooding a few years ago?
Yes, we could use that as the base.
Okay, so case study of New Orleans. Case study of New Orleans means focus on one example. And what is that example? Flood in New Orleans. New Orleans is in America. Question number 29, future risks.
So then we'll go on to talk about what action's been taken to deal with the problems of coastal cities.
Okay. What else do we need to talk about? Maybe something on future risks, looking more at the long term if populations continue to grow?
Yeah, we'll need to do a bit of work there. I haven't got much information. Have you?
No, we'll need to look at some websites. Shouldn't take too long.
Okay.
We'll need to take a look at some websites. So that is do online research. Answer is G. Last 30. International implications.
And I think we should end by talking about international implications. Maybe we could ask people in the audience. We've got people from quite a lot of different places.
That'd be interesting if we have time, yes. So now...
Oh, chup kar ja. When I say, okay, that's right. See, we can ask the audience, and audience is involve other students. Okay, that's good. Come the time roti na khaya karo.